at some point when it's up and it just doesn't seem to want to climb any higher, and then you start seeing it stair stepping down, what's the first thing you think of? I should sell. I better take my profit in case this thing drops. I've got some decent profit. I better take it because it's stair stepping down and it doesn't seem like it wants to go any higher. So you make the decision to go ahead and sell it. And that's how other people think as well. So when you see them stalling out like that, and then you see it starting to stair step down, you have to imagine they're only going to hold for so long. This was put out just after $100 million. CDX. Good morning. Kathleen, good morning. Victoria, good morning. Mag Dude, good morning. Vicky, good morning. David, good morning. Let's see. 7 o'clock. Patricia, good morning. Come on. Still waiting on that EVTV. See what it's going to do. We've got up to 78 several times. 77. It just doesn't want to pop. It's hanging in there. Rumble secures exclusive video and live streaming rights for the Dan Bongino show. RUM. Rumble secures exclusive video and live streaming rights for the Dan Bongino show. JAGX. JAGX, excuse me. JAGX, they put out an 8K. It was a SEC filing. They had a disclosure of an execution date of some securities purchase agreements, and apparently some of the information was incorrect, and so they're correcting the errors. They entered into a securities purchase agreement. They issued $350,000 worth of unsecured promissory notes to investors. Good morning. The one and only Vicky. Good morning. Carrie, good morning. Right now I'm watching EVTV. It's up about 64%. Watching to see if that one's going to pop or not anymore. GBIO announces CFO transition. Burke. Nothing on the microfloat scanner yet. Air all, let's make some money. Absolutely. EVTV is about the only thing on a press release this morning that's doing halfway decent. And it's struggling, man. It is fighting. There's just a lot of selling going on. But it's hanging in there. It's hanging in there. It's slowly climbing. Nothing real dramatic. Let's look at let's pull it down here and look. You can see the trend. You can see the trend line. It is trending up slowly as we move forward here. Not tremendously fast, but you can see that upward trend line that I just drew on the chart here. It's got a nice, slow, steady upward climb. It's not breaking any record books or anything, but it is, the lows are getting a little higher and a little higher, slowly, very slowly. Celine, good morning. Let's see, WGRX, Adapt, STKL, EVTV now up 63%. Let's see if it can continue holding that trend. See if those lows continue to get higher and higher, we hope, on that trend line. Let's hope it just keeps pushing up. It's having a hard time. It's not moving real quick. Good morning. Good morning. GBIO. Got about 5 minutes, and we'll have the 8 o'clock press releases that will hit the market. And we'll hope that there's something in there. Let's see. Cost, ENIC, EVTV. Peter Blackburn, Amazon. Well, I'm not watching Amazon right at the moment. Is it going up? EVTV is hanging on to that trend line. It's hanging on to that trend line pretty tight. Let's see, GXX. Three minutes to go. EVTV There's that 80 that I was wanting it to bust through. There's that 80. Beautifully done. 72% now. What a great, great move on that. Wow. You see how it hung on to that trend line? Look at that. Bouncing off that trend line like crazy and popping up to 80 cents. Nice. Very nice. Let's see if we can get it up over 80. We're up 71% currently. Looking for 100%. Get a nice 100% runner this morning. Be a nice way to start Monday morning off. Nice way to start the week. We started the week last week good. We had a good week all week. We had some really good pre-market runners all last week. And so far this week, we're continuing that trend. 81 now, 75%. Byron took it from 68 to 78, all out. Beautiful. BDSX. Yeah, we were watching that one earlier. Looks like it has bottomed out here. Looks like it's found a little bit of support. BDSX. Around 685. I wouldn't touch it just yet, though. I'd wait for a little bit more of a confirmation that it's going to curl back up. Victor, good morning. We're up. Now we've got some wild candle action going on here at 8 o'clock. Don't pay any attention to that, those wild swings on those candles. Don't let it fool you. All right. MWG announces $6.4 million purchase of 62 Sinotruk vehicles. Let's see. 8 o'clock. GNS. Share count. Description. GNS shares. LGO. GW, OCGN, MWG, MREO providing a corporate update and additional data from a phase 3 study. OPAD, just FYI, $18 million registered direct offering. It's down 16% on that news. ATRA down big time, 48%. They're providing regulatory and business update. Now it's down 50%. ATRA, big drop on that one. Your expense flagship. Ekern. SATL signs an $18 million agreement with Portugal to deliver 2 Mark V high-resolution satellites. GLTO. GLTO highlights strategic priorities and anticipated 2026 milestones. It's a micro float. No volume, very little volume. Webuy, WEBUY, also micro float, expands second collaboration with CTG Mice Service Company. Also a micro float, but again, no volume. So we've got GLTO and WBUY, both micro floats with a little bit of news, but very little volume, very little volume. INAB presents updated phase 1 data demonstrating meaningful and durable survival improvements in newly diagnosed glioblastoma. BLFS announces preliminary fourth quarter and full year 2025 unaudited revenue. EVTV now up 96%. Zoom user EVTV 80 to 90. Nice trade. Trapper, second round on it, 76 to 89. Looks like we hit 100% on EVTV. OSRH, take a look. OSRH receives binding term sheet from BCM Europe for global exclusive license of the VXM01 with a $30 million upfront and up to $815 million in milestone payments. OSRH. It's up 32% right now on that news so far. TED, round 2, 76 to 93. So let's take a look at OSRH. See what's going on here. So we got the initial pop on that news from 67 cents to $1.09 pop. Then it pulled back. Now it's climbing back up again. I'm watching it on the 1 minute chart, and we'll see where it goes. So we got 100% out of EVTV. INBS trying to push up. Intelligent Biosolutions, this is a $25 stock. It's trying to curl itself up. OSRH just smacked a buck again. Let's see where OSRH is going to go. See if it can get up over a buck and stay there. It's fighting. Let's take a look at the 6-month chart here on OSRH. See how long it's been since that stock's been over $1. It's like we hit $1.24. It's been 4 months since that stock's been over $1. So this is going to be a little bit of a psychological price point here at $1. So once it hits $1, it should pop over that 6 or 7 cents. But it's got to get there first. It's struggling right now. Still watching OSRH to see which direction this one goes. This has a 7.8 million public float. It's not a bad float. It's not bad at all. HYFT, Mind Walk Holdings. It's been climbing up pretty consistently here since 7 o'clock. From $3.03 to $3.25. So it's been consistently moving up. OSRH up 47%. Come on, baby. Keep pushing. Let's get this thing up over $1. We're at 97.9, 98. 98.9. Come on. HYFT. Holding up pretty good. Not much volume on it. 200,000 shares traded so far on HYFT, but it's holding up pretty good. They're fighting. They're trying to hold that under $1 on OSRH. We have a lot of selling going on. Must have been some bag holders in here. Come on, 98. Let's go. Let's bust over $1 real quick. GNPX. GNPX pushing up. It's hitting Momo. For those of you watching Momo, Scott, no, I am not. SRH. Come on, push up over $1. GNPX. Some struggles there. GNPX. Come on, OSRH. Give us that big pop over $1. Boy, they're holding it under $1 big time. They are trying. What's the short on this? 872,000 shares shorted on OSRH. We've got about 11% short percentage. OSRH, come on. Helms, good morning. RIGL. Come on. OSRH. We were just up 48%. ARDT, class action lawsuit, APYX, SATL, GLTO, GNPX. If you're watching Momo Scanner, keep an eye on that. GNPX keeps hitting that thing. It's dropping down right now. EVTV's holding up pretty good here. INBS, that one's still pushing up. Come on, baby. Don, you have a great day. OSRH for Bobby, 89 to 103. Half out. Let's take a look at it here on the 5-minute chart. I'm not crazy about that 5-minute chart on OSRH. Really having some hard times here. Hyperfly, HYPR, reports preliminary unaudited fourth quarter and full year 2025 financials. Quarterly record revenue, approximately $5.3 million in quarter four, representing a transformative growth of 54% compared to the prior quarter. Exiting 2025 with approximately $35 million of cash and cash equivalents. It's on HYPR. OSRH coming down on that 5-minute chart. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. It is getting beat down. See where EVTV still trying to climb. We'll see if that float can help out OSRH and get it pushed back up. You need to get that over $1 on really good volume. I think it'll start moving up a little bit from there. It's just having a heck of a time breaking $1. Evero, good morning. Helms, good morning. Having a hard time. But we might get something. At 8:30. Yeah, EVTV's hanging pretty tough up there, JR. It's hanging on. Bonnie, good morning. Kathleen, EVTV 65 to 92. Nice trade, Kathy. 65 to 92. Well done. Well done. Richard, good morning. All right, well, we're just going to have to wait for the 8:30 press releases and see what comes out at 8:30. We'll continue watching EVTV, of course, which is up now 108%. I'm still watching OSRH to see if it pops. Looking for the break above $1 there. Be nice to see EVTV break that buck as well. It's not a bad little run on that stock off that press release. That press release came out at 7 o'clock this morning, and we started off around 46 cents. We've done pretty darn good on this one. VSEE launches AI-driven rural health transformation platform, targeting millions in recaptured revenue per hospital. Not liking OSRH at the moment. Very bearish on this one at the moment. Not liking that drop. It's getting pulled down pretty hard. People not wanting to hold on for very long. These things have to break. They have to pop and perform. Retail traders very impatient, and they do not hold for long. They don't see some movement and see it quickly. They take profit and run. And can't blame them. That's what pretty much everybody does. Not everybody has diamond hands willing to hold it all day long. JAGX. Let's go back and look at JAGX. Somebody was asking about JAGX this morning. It's starting to pop. I don't know if you guys had that one or were just curious, but it did pop up a little bit. It's another one of those that has been on a nice slow push upwards. Nice, slow, steady climb. There's the trend line on that one. You can see it's just slowly pushing up. We've got about 7 minutes until we hit the 8:30 hour, and a little bit of press release there. Let's hope something's there. We should get something, I hope. JAGX still trying to push up. Looking for a little bit higher pop. EVTV now up 113%. Go Wolfpack. 115%. $115 runner this morning is not bad. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. On a press release. We try to trade on press releases. That's kind of the main thing. You know, that's our bag there, is trying to trade these stocks on press releases so that we have that nice catalyst. And hopefully it goes along with a nice low float and some good volume. Checks all the boxes off, if you will. This one got some pretty decent volume pretty quick. Pretty nice float, only 4.4 million public float, so it had a real nice float. It checked all the boxes, that's for sure. Done very well. Can't complain about 115% on a stock. And even if you didn't jump in on the news and got in a little bit later, maybe you could have pulled 70% off of it. 70% is pretty darn good return on your investment. Assuming that you held the entire time. That's the tricky part. It's hard to hold. Ken, 67 to 99 on EVTV. Nice trade. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice ROI on that. Five minutes, about 4 minutes. If you can hang on for about 4 minutes, we'll give you the 8:30 stuff here. EVTV still trying to push 115%. Come on. Come on. Break. Come on. It's trying to. It is trying. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on Traveling Trade Adventures. I do appreciate it very much. The channel is not 100% stock trading. We just do pre-market stock trading with the Wolfpack. Traveling Trade Adventures is kind of a combination of RV, lifestyle, travel, destinations, adventures, and stock trading. And once I hit the road, we'll do stock trading in the mornings. We'll put out some videos on the RV travel and all the things that get involved in RV, living in the RV for extended periods of time. JAGX. You guys still following JAGX? John, thank you, Jeff. Sold off mostly, but still have 15% of my position in EVTV, up over 50%. Nice. That's a nice return, John. Nice return on your investment, 50%. JAGX up 28%. EVTV, come on, baby. Keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Push, push, push. Two minutes here. Well, just about 1 minute now. 1 minute until we get to 8:30 press releases. And I hope we can throw something out there at you, something that comes out. We can't control what the market throws. We get what we get. Some days it's faster faster famine, as they say. Feast or famine. Feast or famine, not fast or famine. That's the same thing. I think I need more coffee. V-Wave, VWAV, announces formation of technology platform joint venture to propel defense, secure systems, and quantum enhanced IP leadership. JAGX had a nice pop there. Boy, was that nice. All right, let's go back here and see what EVTV still holding up. All right, here's 8:30. Let's see what pops at 8:30. PBM authorizes a share buyback program. CLPT announces preliminary unaudited fourth quarter financials. CRML acquires an integrated rare earth element assay analysis lab facility for faster drilling assay results. Shareholder. AENT, Alliance Entertainment, named the exclusive physical media distribution partner for Amazon MGM Studios in North America. STAI announces they have regained NASDAQ reporting compliance. LASE, Laser Photonics, secures a $500,000 order for their CMS laser processing system. EVTV now up 131%. What do you think about that? Boom. Scanning down through the 8:30 press releases. Not seeing any of them. There's about 30 of them. I'm not seeing any of them that are moving. Nothing's getting any real traction. AMPX, hang on a minute. OM, ticker symbol OM. Outset Medical reports unaudited fourth quarter financials. And it's bumping up just a little bit. 12 million public float. Looking for something in the 8:30 press releases that's getting any movement at all. I'm just not seeing a whole lot. OM is getting a little push. OM. Got a little bump there from about 450 to 550. Sheila, EVTV in at 76 and still holding, second time in. 128% at the moment. It's up. Not bad for a Monday morning. It's nice to have that 100% runner. OM is all over the place. 12 million public float. 2.2 million shares shorted on it. Still watching the 8:30 press releases to find something that's curling here. MBRX accelerates outlook into 2026 with the first pivotal trial unblinding on track, global trial expansion, and multiple external IIT funded clinical programs. OM starting to curl back up. EVTV up 131%. OM is back to 558, 553. This thing's being very volatile. Vicky, you have a great day. Magdude, EVTV, 91 to 104. Done trading for the day. Thanks, Jeff. You're very welcome. It's all about the news. 133% on EVTV. This thing wants to pop. It just watching it, the price action and watching level 2, it looks like it just wants to go with enough volume. We get a couple of big guys hitting that ask price. That thing's going to pop above 110. We've got so many people selling right now, taking advantage of this big climb, taking profit. If we could get everybody to stop selling, because we've got the buyers. There's plenty of buyers. I've got an order here at 106 for 20,000 shares. There's orders at 107. Big block orders, 14,000, 18,000. There's some huge orders at 107, 25,000, 27,000, 68,000. There's a bunch of people trying to get in this at 106, 107, but we've got so many damn people selling. It's too bad, because this thing could really rip even higher. There's some big orders in there. Strategic outlook, partnership anticipated milestones, 2026. Nothing. 40. Now we usually get some press releases at 8:45. Most of the time they are class action lawsuits, but every once in a while they'll throw a good one in there. But I'm expecting mostly class action lawsuits, which don't help us at all. Let's see, Sky approaching class action lawsuit, milestones, stocks. OM is doing nothing. EVTV is getting sold off here. People just not very patient with those. They're not being very patient. OM, ICCM, CRML. OM. Now, OM got a nice pop. If you've been watching that one and playing along there, got a real nice pop back to 577. We'll see if it'll break 6. It got a surge of volume all of a sudden. And spiked up pretty good. It spiked up 47 cents in just a matter of seconds. It it got pushed up really fast. Somebody hit that ask price. Several people hit the ask pretty hard, and it pushed it right up. And like any big spike, we get sell off. Everybody starts taking advantage of the spike and selling off and taking their a lot of day traders, a lot of day traders in here scalping these pennies this morning. Green, red, and white. White is unchanged. EVTV's having a time. OM, there it goes. Come on, break 6, 476. $481. This wants to pop. Me personally, I wouldn't get into EVTV at the moment. If you're talking about trying to play the bounce, I'd still be a little bit leery of it. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but it's hard telling where they're going to bounce from. You can't tell. You can't tell. All you can do is watch the volume, watch level 2. It's showing a lot of strength. I mean, it really is been very strong this morning. A lot of volume. 143 million shares traded on that already this morning. That's pretty amazing. For that price of a stock, that's a lot of money changing hands. So it's a strong stock so far. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's destined to continue to climb all day. I would wait for it to show that it is reversing. Wait for the confirmation that, yes, it's bottomed out. Now it's going back up again. You can try to anticipate the bottom, take a wild stab at it, but it's pretty dangerous to do it that way. But you can try it. I mean, I wouldn't, but Trapper OM from 548 to 585. We'll see if OM decides to push up. UAVS. Defense spending is accelerating. The commercialization of quantum computing. So it looks like just a general market press release, not specific to anybody. OM trying to break 6, 482, 83, 84. Come on, baby. 86, 87, 89. $5.89. We might hit that 6. $5.92. It wants it. It wants 6. OSS popped up. One Stop Systems Incorporated. OSS, hitting Momo scanner for everybody that's watching Momo. Everybody should have Momo on your screen somewhere. MomoScreener.com. It's a free website with a momentum scanner on it. Anytime a stock pops more than 3%, it pops up on your scanner. Hollywood, round 2 on EVTV, 101 to 107, scalping it off nicely. Well, we got over 6. I told you, it wanted 6. Smacked it up to 604. This thing pulled back to $5.14 and then ran back up to 604. That's not bad. You guys are welcome to join us on our Zoom meeting every morning through our website, wolfpackcommunity.com. That's the website, and that's where the Wolfpack hangs out. Every morning we start Zoom at 6:45 in the morning, and it runs through the rest of pre-market till about 9:30. We do it every trading morning. We're not always on and won't be always on YouTube here on Traveling Trade Adventures for as long as we have been this morning. Normally we're on social media for half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. That's normal. This morning's been a little bit longer than normal. SOGP issues a letter to shareholders. So if you'd like to join us on Zoom every morning, just pop over to the website and subscribe to live Zoom trading, and we'd love to have you as part of the Wolf Pack. MagDude, that's a pretty good size position there. You better guard that closely. Put a very short leash on that thing. so it doesn't get away from you. Steve, you have a great day. And thank you again for hitting the subscribe button. We appreciate it a lot. EVTV still trying. It's a strong stock. It's very strong today, this morning. It's been a lot of buying power, a lot of buyers in there. It's done very well. 148 million shares so far. It's getting a lot of attention. About 6 more minutes, and we'll have the 9 o'clock press releases. EVTV, boom, 111, up 141%. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, shoot. That thing's been paying all morning, hasn't it? Yeah, V-Wave had news on it this morning, VWAV. It was general market news, though, talking about defense spending is increasing in the commercialization of quantum computing, and names off several companies in the press release that would affect, them being one. So might get a little boost on that. EVTV all out. Scott, hopefully you had a good trade on that one. That thing is just not giving up. Bob got it from $1 to $1.10. Nice little scalp there. The stock's been paying all morning. How much has it got left in it, for heaven's sake? Scott got it from 88 cents to $1.14. Good trade. Very good trade. $141, 144%. Not bad. Not bad for a Monday morning. You saw it at 75 cents this morning watching the live. OCG, little penny stock, 2 penny stock. OCG just popped. Oriental Culture Holdings. I know a lot of you hate those China companies, if that's what this is. And I would assume so based on the name. Just popped a little bit. OCG, little 2 penny. It's at 2.3, 2.3, 2.4. They announced cash dividend. That OCG, that 2 penny stock, Oriental Culture Holdings announces a special cash dividend plan to reward shareholders on the 5th anniversary of their listing. Dividend amount is 5 cents per share, based on shares outstanding as of January 22nd. The payment date is February 9th. A 5-cent dividend on a 2-cent stock. What do you think? I don't know. Chili says it sounds like a trap. It could be. I don't know. It sounds OCG, Bob. Some of you hate China stocks. I get it. I get it. On the surface, it sounds like a decent proposal. Buy it for 2 cents and get a 5-cent dividend per share. JAGX expands their phase 2 clinical trial. JAGX. We've been watching that all morning. Expands their phase 2 coma trial with a new clinical site at Dominion Medical Associates. CASI announces update and additional results from their phase 1 trial for patients with chronic immune thrombocytopenia. Can't pronounce that. Good heavens. I hate those medical terms, man. I'm horrible on those medical terms. I don't know. So, not leaning you one direction or the other on OCG, just reporting the news. That's all I'm doing there. 5-cent dividend on a 2-penny stock. On the surface, that seems like a great deal, but do your research. Do some research. Pull that company up, OCG. Learn a little bit about them. Price isn't moving anywhere right now. It's floating at about just over 2 cents, 2.3, 2.4. It's not really doing anything dramatic. You got plenty of time to do a little due diligence. It appears to be based on the name, it appears to be a China company, which I know some of you will stay away from regardless. But anyway, you do your thing. Let's see. EVTV now up 152%. Yeehaw. So we've got a couple of stocks coming off of reverse splits. DRCT coming off of a reverse split today. So they're going to have a small float. GOVX, that one's coming off of a reverse split. VSME, that one's coming off of a reverse split. And it looks like ACAN, AKAN, reverse split. So there's 4 of them there that are going to start trading this morning on post-split numbers. Probably with very, very low floats. So those 4 might move, especially if one of them puts a press release out today. It could go on a micro float. So it doesn't mean go buy them. That means, hey, these now have low floats. Watch them, put them on your watch list as a low float. And if they get a piece of news, they could take off. EVTV, 159%. Spiked up even higher than that a little bit ago. Trying to break that 6 again. Edible, EDBL. EDBL. Edible Gardens win award-winning kick, sports nutrition, now available at Walmart. EDBL. Edible Gardens award-winning kick, sports nutrition, now available on Walmart.com. OM, boom. Look at that. It wanted 6 bad, didn't it? 637, 638. Boom. Wolfpack on it this morning. Oh, Steve, 586 to 625. Nicely done. Kevin, 513 to 619. Nice trade, guys. Nice trades. Nice trades. Yes, JR, we announced that one. AKAN. That was one of the 4 that I read off for you that were coming off reverse splits. Should have micro floats on all 4 of them. Should. AKAN. That was one of the 4 that I gave you. Hopefully you put it down on your watch list and are watching them. And please always remember, just because I tell you to watch something, it's not a signal to go buy it. Don't ever think that that's just a signal to go buy it. It's not a signal to do anything other than go watch it. Go keep an eye on it. Look at OM. $676. You beautiful bastard. Look at that thing go up. Isn't that sweet? Gosh. Oh my gosh. I love news. I love press releases in the morning. 684. You know the old movie quote, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Well, I love press releases in the morning. What a beaut. Will it break 7? This thing pulled all the way back to $5.14 after that press release came out. It popped and then pulled back down to 514 before it decided to go, and off it went. Maybe 7. We might hit 7. 675. 77. Come on. Rip up through 8. EVTV going back up again as well. That one's been strong. That one has been really strong. Apocalypse Now. There it was. Yeah. It's a good movie. OMDA reports preliminary unaudited revenue. Been a good Monday morning. 685. On OM. Edibles up 32%. It's really fluctuating though. Really, really all over the place. Really all over the place. Let's go look at JAG-X again. Boy, JAG-X popped on that news. Boy, did it pop. And pulled all the way back down again, sold off like crazy. And dropped all the way back to 120. Dropped down 27 cents on that pullback. It's trying to recover. It is trying to recover. Yeah, edible popped with the Walmart news. It's just all over the place. It's very volatile. But that Walmart news gave it a little boost this morning. Put a little gas in the engine for it. Well, you think EVTV will make a 200% runner this morning? I don't know. Be fun to watch though. 150%. It's not far off. It doesn't have far to go. Looks like OM wants 7. It's fighting. Just like everything this morning. They're not going up real easy. They're making them fight for it. JR thinks OM wants 840s. Wouldn't that be nice? What are they selling at Walmart? Pickles? They're having a pickle party at Walmart. They're selling a product called Kick Sports Nutrition. Available at walmart.com. Not available. That may mean that it's not available in the stores, but only on the website. I don't know. OM really trying. It's fighting like crazy, isn't it? Look at the battle going on here. Man, that's fun to watch. That is fun to watch, that back and forth on that bid and ask. And the size of the orders coming in. And all the manipulation that goes on. Let's see if JAG-X has been able to recover. No, not yet. Nothing on BDSX. GLTO highlights key strategic priorities and anticipated 2026 milestones. It's on GLTO. It's a $21 stock, almost 22, $21.99 at the moment. No volume, but it is a micro float. So they're just giving an update on their pipeline and strategic priorities and what they expect to accomplish in 2026. But as of this moment, it's not getting any volume. It's got 5,000 shares on it. It's not getting any attention. Nobody's trading it right now. PL Planet signs a 9-figure deal with Sweden. PL, that's the ticker symbol. PL marks their third major satellite service contract in 12 months. They signed a multi-year contract with Sweden. It's a $23 stock. SOGP. That one popped. SOGP, Sound Group Inc. Again, if you're watching Momo, you've seen that hit the Momo scanner. It hit mine anyway. This is the one that issued the letter to the shareholders. OM struggling here. Be interesting to see where that goes. No, I don't see it really forming a cup and handle, Pinky. Not on the 5-minute chart. I don't see it on the 1 minute either. Not really. Somebody asked earlier about what I'm looking for differently on the 5-minute chart versus the 1 minute chart. You're seeing basically the same information. You're just seeing it more detailed when you look at the 1 minute chart. Think of it like this. When you're looking at, imagine a crowd of people. And when you're looking at the 1 minute chart, you're looking through binoculars at one individual. You're narrowing down what's going on with this one person, this a small narrowed vision of what's happening in the moment, right? When you pull back on the 5 minute or the 10 minute or the 30 minute, it's like taking the binoculars off and looking at the entire crowd all at the same time. You're getting a view of what everything that's going on, a wider view of it. And a lot of times when you're day trading, if you're scalping, you want to see that narrowed vision. You want to see that, I want to see what's going on with this thing minute by minute or 30 seconds by 30 seconds. I want to see, because day traders are scalping, they're scalping smaller moves. Day traders are scalping $5 to 5.10, 5.13, 5.15. They're in and out, in and out, in and out. They're scalping very quickly. So they can't sit back and watch a 30-minute chart and look at 30-minute candles because they're not trading in 30-minute time frames. They're trading in 1 minute time frames. They're trading those quick pops on the 1 minute chart. Some of them are trading on a 5-minute chart. But most day traders, you're going to see popping between 5 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. They're looking at those quick movements. You just get a better, more detailed second by second look at what's actually happening if you're looking at candles on a 1 minute versus a 5 minute. You're getting a broader view on the 5 minute. 5 minute, 30 minute, that's giving you an overall trend, if you will. You're looking at a trend of what's been happening over a 5 minute time frame or a 30-minute time frame. So you're getting sort of an overall, I can see if it's trending up, I can see if it's trending down on a 5-10 minute time frame or a 30-minute time frame. Versus I want to day trade quick scalps, I want to look at the 1 minute time frame or 2 minute. Some will use a 2 or 3 minute time frame. I like the 1 minute time frame. NCEL is trying to curl up somewhat there. Let's see, OCG. I don't know. You guys trade OCG, let me know. I'm curious to see. Curious to see how how that plays out. Anybody playing it by chance? Did anybody take any of that? It's starting to move up again. I know you can get a lot of shares for 2 pennies. You can get a lot of shares. Two-penny stock and a 5 cent payoff, a dividend. If you put it into perspective, that's like buying a $2 stock that's giving out a $5 dividend. So like I said, on the surface, it seems like a great deal. And it seems like in theory, the stock should climb. It should climb over 100% on that news, in theory. But I don't know. It seems like a no-brainer. Pick it up at 2 cents, get a 5 cent dividend on it. You got 100% win on that immediately. You got 100% return on investment just from the dividend itself. So it seems like a no-brainer, but it's a China stock, and we know China can pull some pretty sketchy stuff, right? So I don't know. We shall see. But in my humble opinion, based on the news, that should run from 2 pennies. It should run to at least 4 cents. It should run at least 100%. Now, whether it will or not, I don't know. I have no idea. Um, Special cash dividend, 5 cents. Record date of holding is January 22nd. So you have to hold it as of January 22nd. The payout date is February 9th. They are they're an online collectibles and artwork e-commerce service provider. That allows collectors, artists, art dealers and owners to access a much bigger art trading market. That's what they do. Jeff Brands, good old Jeff Brands, popping up in the news. JFBR, Keep Zone AI aims to transform Homeland Security as a one-stop shop for integrated solutions. So, yeah, I know a lot of you are going to stay away from that OCG just because it's an Oriental China company. I assume it's out of China. Let me double check just to make sure. Platform is owned by their subsidiary in Hong Kong. So, yeah, it's one of those, as suspected, it's one of those type of companies. It's out of Hong Kong. Okay, well, it's 9:30, and that means I'm done for the morning. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful trading day. We're going to see what pops and what doesn't here this morning. Hopefully something pops up, OCG or OM or EVTV, perhaps. You never know. So anyway, YouTube, thank you guys for joining us on Traveling Trade Adventures. You're welcome to join us on Zoom every morning at 6:45. Go to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live Zoom trading. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. We shall see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, 7:45. We're going to be on in after hours today at 4 o'clock Eastern time, but only on Zoom. We're going to be on Zoom with the Wolfpack at 4 o'clock this afternoon for after hours. Sometimes we get press releases in after hours that we can work with that do us very well. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We never know. But you guys are welcome to join us. So until this afternoon, everybody have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning or this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Let's see where EVTV's at real quick before I leave. 120, 121. She's a trying. It's trying. All right. You guys have a great day. God bless you.